over 200 people for Benue State. They kpai over 200 people for Benue State. And this have been happening for over 10 years now. Day to day, month by month, year by year. Government, when na dey. Opposition, we no get again. Christian, many of Benue people, they are Christian. Christian Christian Association of Nigeria, when na dey. Your own is to be fighting each other on top of tithe and offering. Is it good to pay tithe? Is it not good to pay tithe? We have the richest church, the richest pastor in Nigeria. None of them talk about Benue pine where they pine people. Sheyi Tinubu, if to say na not now, you go there, go distribute, take away rice. Then pine over 200 for Benue, they no see you there. That means VDM is better than you. Lege Miami, you be Sheyi friend. We know say you be king of Mumu for internet. Now you go dey condemn VDM. VDM don't go Benue, he don't go protest, he don't sympathize with them. Where your Sheyi friend? Where your Sheyi friend? None of you talk about Benue where they find people. All our imam, all our afars, their own is to taku Onisheshe, to talk bad about Christian. None of them talk about Benue as they find people, as Fulani people, they find people for Benue. Ilori people, your own is to they fight Ojudioba, they fight Yoruba people. Now this thing good, Yoruba is no good. None of you condemn the heart where your brother they do for Benue. The evil where your people they do for Benue, your relative. None of you come out. None of the afar, all those afar self, if you see them, you go see mumu for their face. I don't know what that they think. Some of them, many of them, if they talk like this, it go be like say make you they vomit. Say this one gets it so. Nigeria celebrity, all the TikToker, all the people, all our celebrity, none of you come out to condemn this art, these Fulani people, where they find people day to day for Benue, because you don't they make money, you go to withdraw dollar now, at the end of the week, you don't they get money, so nothing concern you about Nigeria again. You don't know, say big ones still they come, where go reach you, where go reach your family. I beg, I no think say na Nigeria where we get for 1990, 1980, 1990, 2000 and 1999. No be Nigeria where we get that time be this. This Nigeria, this present Nigeria, kai, no be am again. O ti lọ aṣọ ọmọ yẹmọ, ọmọ yẹ ti rìn wowo, o ti wọjà. Nigeria people, wake up now.
Me, I don't like sitting on the fence, so I like saying things the way it is. This one where I talk, it go pain some people, but the question is, when it pain you, you should equally do justice to yourself and sit down and ask yourself the question, why they pain you? You see, the fact is, we can't be deceiving ourselves. We can't be lying to ourselves.
I want to do this video for one guy. They are calling that guy very dark man. VDM. VDM, you surprise the whole world. I never see you in social media speaking about the killing of Fulanis. I don't know if you are seeing what is happening in Benue State. So I think you are seeing what is happening before. You see the killing that your people are doing. You do as you know see. See how they are killing Fulani cow and they are killing innocent Fulani in Benue State. You never say something. But now, as bandits strike your people, you go there and be saying rubbish. I don't know if you can do that one at all. So, please, warn your people. This is just the beginning, very dark man. Warn them. This is just the beginning. They never see something. They never see something. Warn them. And I want to tell you something. Fulani are not like government. I'm seeing you in social media abusing government, doing this. Fulani are not like government. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful.
With VDM that will pay solidarity support to people of Benue and calling for justice has offended the Fulani oligarchy again, and he has been declared wanted.
Yes.
When you are not a police officer, how can you declare somebody wanted?
I think we are going to see more of VDMs in Nigeria any moment from now. They are going to rise, and you can see the social critic is everywhere. And why people are following him is that they feel that VDM is on the right track. You know, I'm keep on telling you, people are looking at who is going to lead the revolution, social revolution, economic revolution, political revolution, who is going to lead. And figures are showing that, they have the capacity to lead social revolution. BDM is a Biafra, and if I can tell you that, they want it. People are Biafra people. Yes.
I thought it's a Benema.
It's a that's what it is, and no matter how anybody say it, but that is what it is currently now. And I think from that angle, that's where the Fulanis are looking at him, and they're trying to declare him wanted. You can't be doing this, but I can tell you that this thing does not start now. I can remember why at a very particular time. Come to think of it, why is it that the Sultan of Sokoto, the emirs in the north, are not speaking up? Why the silence
about the killing?
Why the deep silence
about the continuous killing in Plateau, Taraba, and Benue State?
The federal government is quiet. The politicians are quiet. The governors of the northern extraction are quiet. The governors of the western Yoruba land is quiet. The one in the eastern part of the country, those ones are dead.
Like a drug. Nobody talks
so
like
I'm
a dead
asking
drug.
you now, so what does that actually mean? This is a very clear thing, a sealed deal. Then people are going to rise, and the Southerners are going to rise because there's going to be a face off, between the North and South split. They're going to split. They are splitting now. And it was for the Fulani agenda, extremists, jihadists, to start threatening VDM at this point in time. That means they have also declared war on the social circle of Nigeria. And of course, when you declare war on the social circle of Nigeria, we are talking about the Nollywood, we are talking about the entertainment industry, we are talking about the media industry, we are talking about everything that has to do with socialism. You've declared war on it because that is what VDM represents. So it is going to be an outbreak, that will trigger the revolution, the much awaited revolution that will bring the world attention to Biafra. The Benue people are already shouting Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu, shouting Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu, shouting Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu. You can see the crowd. You can see the crowd. You can see the crowd.
Are they Igbos? Are Benue people? Who are they Igbos?
No, I said the Doma people.
Okay, Doma people.
The Doma people are predominantly. We have how many communities that are Igbo communities?
From the title of their traditional ruler self, it's so that
yes, the Ochi Udoma. Yes. Ochi Udoma, you know, what do you mean? In Igbo language, Ochichi means a leader. You know, Onyenachi, that's somebody who is a leader. Onyenachi, somebody who is leading. You know, then in the other angle, you know, instead of saying Ochichi, they say Ochi Udoma. So if you don't understand, you think that Ochi is an Idoma word. It means the same thing with Ochichi. It's the same Ochi. That is what we are talking about. As simple as that.
The name of current traditional ruler even sound like Igbo.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so a lot of things. So it is these things that we are looking at, and that is what the Fulanis want. That is what the British system left for the old Eastern province. They make sure they are fragmented, they make sure they are not together, so that they create this kind of confusion. That is what it is. So you can see, you know, in that extraction, this one will say, I'm a dumb, but look at them, Abinisho, who we are they. We'll still find out in Kogi that are presently in the Igbo people in Kogi state. Today, they are there. You know?
When we're talking about the balkanization of this country, there are some areas that baffle me. That when we want to call about North, I think politically when we are talking now, we talk about North start from Kwara state, from our axis here. So when we say all those Norths to be going, and they have minority Christian, don't you think that we are giving our brother, we just throw them away to the Fulani to go and deal with them?
Yeah.
If they were able to go with us,
yes. Let me tell you very clearly. The world should understand that and correct the impression, whether it's a mistake or an evil referendum that was done that allowed NCNC during Azikiwe and that era, and we saw Southern Cameroon succeed. Southern Cameroon was part of Biafra Abination. That is the truth. The place they are calling Amazonia now.
There was a referendum.
Yes, it was a referendum that seated them there.
To Cameroon.
So it was a deliberate act by the British system to make sure that these people, you know, because of the sophistication, all these things will be looked into properly. We can sign a treaty. What do you call? That's what I said. You know, Biafra is going to be run as a province, and where every region, every province will be independent. You run your own thing the way you want. You run on, but under a Biafra nation. Because Biafra, the word Biafra is already a promised name, originated, I believe, from as old as the earth. The name Biafra is as old as the earth. It was not Olugad, it was not Oju, it was not anybody. So, you know, what we are saying at this point in time is that, you know, they are threatening VDM, and I can tell you from that angle, there is going to be a serious resistance, and we are going to see so many dramas ahead. People who are watching this video, please should extend this video, you know, allow this video to be shared, you know, among Nigerians, and that is the reality. If the House of Assembly, Abeno House of Assembly can acknowledge this is a conquest, some senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria can say it clearly that this is a conquest.
And their traditional ruler, agree with us that this is a conquest agenda.
Oh, of course. I saw him speaking when Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, arrived, and he said there's nothing anybody can tell anybody about it. And unfortunately, the governor of Benue State, Aliyah, or Reverend Aliyah, whatever they call him, you know, has a Muslim background just like Obama. You can see, and he's telling the people not to defend themselves.
That's very dumb.
So these things are really, he might have entered a certain agreement with the Fulani before he became governor. You see the problem now. We saw it very clearly. You saw Ojuzo Kalo, they turban him from here to Shagamu. They are turbaning all of them. You can see the silence in by Enugu State governor. Well, people are still dying. You see, because this thing has opened the corridor. What is happening in Benue has opened the border boundaries between Benue and Enugu State, and we are seeing the rescue, the refuge, trooping into Enugu State, for safety. And yes, they are allowed. The doors are open for them, because they have to seek refuge there, because they are seeing the Biafra as the only hope. They have seen Biafra as where they can they can run to and be safe. And considering the fact that what happened in 1967, they saw the strength and the ingenuity of the Biafrans during the Nigerian Biafran War. Even though the whole world stood and fought that particular tribe for 4 years, they were not able until ceasefire came. So that is what it is. The life of a very dark man now, because he is standing for the truth, and you can see they are already 30 last time too. When he mentioned was trying to ask questions why the Sultan of Sokoto and the Emir should be silent. You can see what came out at the end of the day. They were trying to attack him, and he was asking questions. Why this silence? Why are they not speaking up? But we saw what happened in Edo State. Was all the whole northern governor rose up and begin to question the rationale behind the alleged hunters, that was put to trial by the Edo youths.
You went to a particular place that I wanted to go, but you are there ahead of me. I want to ask you that which spirit, do you think is pushing this VDM man? Or he has this kind of a strange, ideology or power of agitation that look like an unrelenting Igbo man that wants a particular thing. But you go, it's like you went there ahead of me. That's what I wanted to ask. He's agitating like an Igbo man. Is this his agitation? Are you agitating for nation or anything? But this man, is the way he's agitating, so that there is energy. He has this energy that will make him look like an Igbo man agitating for something.
Yeah, I don't want a very dark man to lose control because of the influence of the kind of lawyers he has as his personal lawyers. Focus on your consciousness, a very dark man. Focus on who you are, what you represent. Unless you want Nigerian factor to happen to you, just want along the line become distracted. There's different phases of the rising of a very dark man, which we must understand. First of all, he began by laundering the image, trying to appeal to the distress call of the poor, trying to see if there's any way he can use his influence or who he is or what he represents, to bring peace, to those who have been denied their role as citizens in the country. I think that's how he started, and he started talking to people, making sure that some ills of the society, some malpractice, some maltreatment of the Nigerian system to the people, are being brought to global and national limelight. I think that was how he started, and people begin to see that nobody's speaking for me. So what is no longer there to speak for me? Nobody's talking for me. Nnamdi Kanu, what is Simone? But what are these people? At least people can say, okay, that's the direction we are going. As if somebody is talking. That was the vacuum they created, and when they created the vacuum, I think to an extent, very dark man saw that vacuum and he stepped in quietly, and you can see what happened in Benue is a sign of endorsement of what he's doing, and that is how these great people actually started. They are bringing people to their side now, and I can tell you, in all ramification, just like what Davido said, it's possible that very dark man has an Igbo.
Who are you? Who are you? If in the world, in the whole world, they bring out you and David Biomia in the world where they know who is who will they select? Will they select you? Look at you, very dark man. Look at what you are answering, very dark man. That is how your heart is dark. You have not even helped your own family. You are coming out that you are helping Nigeria youth. You are the leaders of Nigeria youth. Who make you leaders of Nigerian youth? Who knows you? Who voted you as leaders of Nigeria youth? See, never you start a fight that you cannot finish. Did you hear me? If you think that you are too much, that small juju that you put on your neck can help you, or that small juju you put on you tie on your hand can help you, let me tell you, jobless set of people. Look at when EFCC arrested you, you were crying. We were there begging for them to release you. You come now, father and your mother that are thieves. I want to let you that it's your father, your mother, your unborn relations that are in your heart. Your downfall has come. Mark it. Go and write it down. Your downfall has come. Your career is ended. This why it's not David Biomia that is speaking.
I'm not even talking about that one that is running mad, that will wear women clothes and enter inside the market. Is frustrated, totally frustrated, looking for food to eat. I have not even seen good soap to bath. Talk of a good body spray. Look at how he is, that shameless set of non-entities. You are talking against somebody that is above you, far above. That is just what you want to tell me, or you want to tell us. You are now making proud. You think their foolishness or your noise making will make will make you to become social. People will start knowing you everywhere. They are clapping for you. Very dark man, very dark man. You are prouding. You are prouding. God is. So what is your problem? What is your problem? So what I'm telling you is that you want to start a fight that you cannot finish, and when you start it, as you have started, you will see the end of it. It's going to crush your head. For he that rose very first time that I am confronting you, very dark man. So you have to mind yourself. Do anything. By then, people say that they are going to regret your life.